If they promise forever on Monday, call you too sensitive on Tuesday, and make you beg for crumbs by Friday, that is not love. That is control. You are not too much. You are noticing a pattern. I'm Chris Goode, a certified clinical hypnotherapist, and I help people break trauma bonds and heal after toxic relationships. Today, I'm going to walk you through 12 red flags. I will name each one, explain how it shows up, why it works on your nervous system, and what a healthy alternative looks like. If one of these lands for you, that is not a reason for shame. That is a reason for clarity. Red flag number 1, love bombing. This is the honeymoon on fast forward. It sounds like soulmate language, big promises, and constant contact right away. You feel chosen, special, and swept off your feet, but also rushed, like there is no time to breathe. Love bombing works because it floods you with dopamine and gives you a false sense of safety before you have data. Real love does not need a rush. It takes time to know someone's character. A healthy alternative sounds like warmth with pacing. I like you. Let's see who we become over time. If it feels like the accelerator is glued to the floor, you are being sold a feeling, not offered a relationship. Red flag number 2, future faking. This is the speech about trips, rings, a home, children, businesses, or big spiritual journeys delivered early and often to hook your hope. Notice the pattern. Grand plans on Friday, no follow through on Monday. Promises that never convert to consistent action are not a communication issue. They are a credibility issue. Healthy partners build the future one concrete step at a time. They do what they say without being chased. Commitment is not what someone says. Commitment is what someone repeats. Red flag number 3, gaslighting. Gaslighting happens when your reality is dismissed or erased. That never happened. You are remembering it wrong. You are crazy. Over time, you start second guessing your memory and asking them to tell you what is true. That dependency is the point. Try this check. When I bring a concern, did they get curious or did they attack my sanity? In a healthy relationship, 2 truths can sit at the same table. I may not remember it that way, but I care that you felt hurt. Let's slow down and find out what actually happened. Validation is not the same as agreement, but validation is required for safety. Red flag number 4, triangulation. Triangulation brings in a third person to control the dynamic. It can be an ex, a friend, a parent, a coworker, or even a therapist. It sounds like, my ex never complained. Everyone thinks you are dramatic. My therapist says you are the problem. The goal is jealousy, competition, and confusion, so you chase their approval. Healthy love does not use third parties as a weapon. If a relationship needs a referee to make you feel small, it is not a relationship. It is a stage play where you are being directed. Red flag number 5, intermittent reinforcement, also known as hot and cold. Some days are magic, some days are silent treatment. You never know which version you will get, so you work harder to earn the high. That unpredictability is a slot machine for your brain. It forges a trauma bond by linking relief to the person who caused the stress. Healthy love has ups and downs, but it is emotionally predictable. You know where you stand, even when you disagree. If love feels like gambling, the house is winning, and it is not you. Red flag number 6, breadcrumbing. Breadcrumbing is minimal effort designed to keep you on the hook. A quick, hey stranger, a like on your story, vague talk about plans that never lock in. It can happen in the beginning or inside a relationship. The message is stay available to me while I invest elsewhere. Attention is not investment. Check the calendar, check the plan. Did they make time? Did they follow up? Healthy interest shows up on a schedule. It respects your time and gives you clarity instead of fog. Red flag number 7, control disguised as care. I'm only saying this because I care. I just worry about you. That worry turns into rules about what you wear, who you see, when you come home, and how you spend your money or your time. You end up apologizing for having a life. Isolation follows. Real care honors your freedom and wants you connected to your friends, your family, your work, and your purpose. If care costs you your community, it is not care. It is control with a soft voice. Red flag number 8, projection and blame shifting. Projection is when they accuse you of the very thing they are doing. They flirt, they lie, they cross lines, and then they call you untrustworthy. Blame shifting sounds like, if you had not done that, I would have not done this. You end up defending yourself from mirrors of their behavior while the real issue goes untouched. Healthy partners take ownership. I did that. It was on me. Here's how I am repairing it. Accountability begins where excuses end. Red flag number 9, the pattern called DARVO. Deny, attack, and reverse victim and offender. You raise a hurt. They deny it happened. They attack your character. Then they claim you are the abuser for bringing it up. You walk away apologizing for the conversation you needed to have. When you suspect DARVO, slow down and document. Write dates, words, and outcomes. Patterns become undeniable when they are on paper. In a healthy repair, the person who caused the harm centers your experience and participates in amends. Red flag number 10, boundary violations. You name a limit. No reading my messages, no yelling, no pressure for physical intimacy, no surprise visits, no borrowing money. The response is negotiation, guilt, or punishment. A boundary is information about how to love you. It is not a debate about whether you are allowed to have needs. Healthy partners do not need a courtroom for your no. They adjust because your safety matters more than their preference. Red flag number 11, financial and digital control. This includes monitoring your location, demanding passwords, punishing spending, sabotaging your job, or making you dependent on their money. Privacy violations are not curiosity, they're control. Financial control is not guidance, it is leverage. A healthy love respects your devices, your accounts, your work, and your path. Love does not require surveillance to feel secure. Red flag number 12, hoovering after you pull back or leave. Hoovering is the sudden apology, the big gift, the emergency, the memory lane message that shows up the moment you create distance. It pressures you to come back before you can think. The test is simple. Do the behaviors change or do the words get bigger while the pattern stays the same? A new promise with the same pattern is the same relationship. Time reveals truth. Give it time. So why is it hard to leave? Trauma bonds are powerful because they are chemical as well as emotional. The love bombing and the highs create a rush. The fights, silence, and isolation create fear. Your brain starts linking relief to the person who created the pain. Your body thinks chaos equals attachment. That does not mean you are weak. It means your nervous system is doing its best to keep you safe with the tools it has. With new tools, you can rewire. Safety, support, and consistent care teach your body a new normal where calm feels like home. Okay, but what to do now? First, name the pattern out loud. Give it a label. This is gaslighting. This is hot and cold. Naming breaks the trance. Second, document what happens. Write down words, dates, and how you felt afterward. Not to bring up to them, but to make things clear for you. Clarity beats confusion. Third, set one clear boundary you will keep. Speak it calmly and specifically. I'm not discussing this when voices are raised. I will leave the room and we can revisit later. Then keep the boundary. A boundary you enforce teaches faster than a paragraph you explain. Fourth, rebuild support. Tell one trusted friend or professional. Shame shrinks in safe relationships. Fifth, if there's any threat of harm, plan a safe exit with people and resources you trust. Your safety matters more than their feelings about your safety. Sixth, get help designed for healing from toxic dynamics and trauma bonds. Skilled support helps you leave faster, stay gone, and heal deeper. Before we close, hear this. You are not hard to love. You are hard to control, and that is beautiful. It was never your responsibility to make chaos feel like love. It is your responsibility to make your life feel like peace. If this helped, subscribe and share it with someone who needs clarity today. If you're ready to break a trauma bond and heal, join me in the free From Heartbreak to Whole community using the link found on my profile page. You deserve calm, steady love, genuine support, and a future that feels like freedom.